Hello everyone, FLASHRABBIT here again in my single player Let's Play Survival World. Welcome back, it's nice to see you. As you can see, I'm in the end today. In the last episode we beat the dragon, we fought her and we won, and we were victorious and very pleased with ourselves. So today we're in the end because I want to go off now and find an end city. That's the next step, isn't it really? I want to get some elytra because being able to fly around my world is going to make things that much easier. I've never done any exploring in the end. I've never fought the dragon before last time, so it's going to be an experience for me. I hope you enjoy it. Come along and enjoy the fun. Right, okay, so I put this here because while I was looking at the camera, I didn't know whether I'd be eyeballing an enderman, and I didn't want to do that and get surprised. So what I've done here, once we've beaten the dragon, the main portal in the centre of the island opens up, which takes us back to the last place where we slept. And also what opens up, oh good grief, come on out my way. Oh! Right, well that's not the way to do it, is it? Have I got no, I haven't. I thought I brought some slow falling potions with me, but I haven't. In fact, I need to go back and get those. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back and I've got my potions of slow falling on me, so we're all good to go. We're going to get up the staircase and get through this gateway and see where we end up. So basically our job now is to get through this this gateway, and there's a couple of ways we can do that. We can either use an ender pearl, which I'm going to do, or we can use a trapdoor. If we put a trapdoor on the bottom of this bedrock here, close it, walk up to it, then open it, it'll push us down so we can crawl through a one block space. But I'm just going to chuck an ender pearl through there and see where we end up. So we end up on this little island, and now we need to get across there. So how can we do that? We can either mine some of this end stone, or we can use an ender pearl to take us across just like that. Now this one is a little bit too far to travel, I think, by ender pearl, so I'm going to mine up some of this end stone, being very careful that I don't create a hole like that I can fall into, because that would be disastrous at the moment, because we'd fall straight into the void and that wouldn't do at all. That's not part of the plan. So I'm going to mine up a little bit of this end stone, and when I have, we'll bridge across to the next island and carry on on our journey. And I'm going to fill these holes as I go. See you shortly. So we're going to carry on and bridge across here to the next island, and when I get to the other side, I'll bring you back and we can collect some chorus fruit. Now what I'm doing here, I'm bridging across holding down shift and just moving backwards with my finger constantly pressed on the right button of my mouse, which automatically places the next block. We're coming close to the island. I can see just there underneath me. So we've arrived safely on the island, and here are the chorus fruit. Now I've got my mask on because I'm going to be doing some looking up, and I don't want to look at an enderman and get done in. Now there are two different things that you can collect from these plants. You can collect the chorus flower, which is that thing there. And with these you can grow more chorus fruit plants, which are these things. Now if you hit it at the bottom, it actually drops the chorus fruit, and chorus fruit has the ability to teleport you short distances. I can't show you at the moment because I haven't got any room in my inventory, but as soon as I've got some room, I'll demonstrate that to you. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to look for an end city. There may be an end city this close. The likelihood is, to be honest, that it's not going to be, but we could be lucky. I think this is going to take a while, so what I'll do, I'll keep travelling until I find an end city. As soon as I find an end city, I'll bring it back in and we can explore it together. Oh my actual G, we've found our first end city. This is absolutely fantastic. Look at it. And there's the ship. That's the ship that holds the elytra and the loot chests. We've got shulkers all around this place, so we need to get onto that, shooting those down, because that's what I'm here for ostensibly. I need to collect shulker shells so that I have... Now, I had a little bit of a technical hitch with the recording. That was the first end city behind us there that I found in my end raid, and I lost the recording, so I can't show you what happened in that one, unfortunately. So I've found another. We've just come on to the next island, and look at this. How lucky is this? I've got another end city there with another ship. This one, I don't know whether it's got a ship or not. I can't see it, but it's a big city not to have a ship. I know they don't all have ships, and it may be when we get over there that this one doesn't, and if it doesn't, that's fair enough. We've got this one here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make my way over to this this end city here, and I'm going to take you through the process of raiding it and finding all of the loot and the goodies and the shulker shells and so on in there. I've already got 2 shulker boxes already and some loot from the first end city that I went into. These are the 2 shulker shells. Sorry, 2 shulker boxes. You make a shulker box with 2 shulker shells and a chest, and it's that easy. So I need another 1 shulker shell to combine with this chest, and I've got 3 shulker boxes. Now, what I said in the last recording was that you've got 27 spaces here in your inventory, and 27 spaces in a double chest. And what we can do, we can carry the equivalent of 1 double chest worth of gear in each of these slots. If we put a shulker box in each of these slots here, we've got 27 double chests with us at all times of equipment or gear or whatever. So when we go out exploring, we've got endless, well, not endless, it's not endless obviously because you've only got 27 slots, but it certainly increases your capacity to carry things back to base or to take things out with you if you're setting up a satellite base or whatever you need to do. So I'm going to stick all of this in here because it's... Now I just want to show you the difference here with a chorus fruit. You eat a chorus fruit and it teleports you, what, a couple of blocks maybe? Let's have a look. Let's stand here, eat it, and we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. So it teleports you a short distance and it's random. You can't really control it. It just takes you where it takes you and that's it. So it might, you know, I suppose it might be useful just to get yourself out of a tight spot. If you find yourself in a tight spot, just eat a chorus fruit and just teleport out of the way. It may just give you valuable seconds. I don't know. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, I've no ender pearls, so I'm going to have to gather a load of this end stone and we'll bridge across. So I'll see you when we get over to that end city and we'll raid it together. Okay, so this is first floor of an end city. This whole structure is the end city, and in this case the ship where all the loot is here. Now this was the other end city that we saw on the way here, and it doesn't look like it's got a ship, or at least I can't see one yet. I've increased my render distance to the maximum for this mission, simply so that I can see a reasonable distance ahead. So I think if there was a ship there, we'd definitely see it. Oh, is that it? Is there a ship there? Was that a ship? I think it was, you know. It's another ship. Brilliant. Oh, fantastic. So there's 2 elytra there, so that'll make 3 that we've got so far, because I got one in the first end city that I raided, and now I'm going to go into this one. First of all, I'm going to get all of the shulkers because they fire levitation bullets which shoot you off up into the air, and unless you've got something above you, you're going to go off into the ether. And also you need a slow falling potion so that when the levitation effect wears off, you're not just going to come crashing to the ground. So let's cautiously go up here, or as cautiously as I'm prepared to go, let's put it that way. Right, now one tip I did pick up from my buddy Gregor, who is a seasoned pro at these things, is to put blocks in between the slabs here. That way you can literally just walk up, you don't have to worry about having to jump from one to the next. So it just gives you one less thing to have to think about on your way up, because up here there are going to be shulkers. I haven't seen or heard one yet, but there are definitely going to be some up here. There, I think I heard one then. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's have a... There he is. Right, looting sword in hand. One there. Got him. Right. Now the other thing about shulkers, they teleport. They don't just stay in one place. So you've got to have your wit to get about you, really. Now they take damage when they're open. When they're closed, if you shoot them with your bow, it's a waste of an arrow, essentially, because they're not going to take any damage. If you hit them with your sword, like that one, it just bounced straight off. If you hit them with your sword when they're closed, they do take some damage, but not as much as if when they were open. So that's the time to get them, really. That's the time they're vulnerable, when the little cute faces are visible. There's another one, I can hear another one. There he is. Got a looting sword in hand. Boom. And there's one up there as well. Why are these two guys not holding? Maybe because I'm not close enough, I don't know. Another shulker shell there. Right, now in this instance, the shulker's levitation effect could help us, because it would help us to navigate up this tower. Now I've brought some scaffold with me, so that's what I'm going to use to get up there. Get ready to shoot these though, as soon as they open up. Right, I've just got the levitation effect there, you see, which isn't a problem because there's a roof on this thing, so we're not... Where did he go? There. We're not going to fly off anywhere unsavoury, and when we come down, we've got the slow falling potion to protect us. Let's try and fall onto that scaffold. Oh, there's a shulker shell. Right, let's get up. See if we've got a shell. Did we get a shell from it? There it is. Right, okay. Now where's that one? There's one over there still, isn't there? But I can't see him at the moment. Oh, there's one. His shell, brilliant. Block in there. Up we go. And it's rinse and repeat, really. It's the same process as we did before. Keeping our eyes open for the shulkers. There's one up there. There's two. There's one as well. Now if you're quick enough, you can break the bullets with your bow or with your sword. But you have to be quick because they're like heat-seeking missiles. And I'll have you in no time. There we go. Right, got you. Oh gosh, there's loads of them. Look at this. Absolutely loads of them. Right, let's see if we can get them all on the way up. It'd be great if we could, wouldn't it? Didn't realise they existed in these numbers, to be honest. Oh, I'm getting battered. Oh my days. Right, where are they? There. Got you. Where's that one coming from? Is he right there? Get in the light. It's really hard to see them actually because they blend into the purple so well, being the same colour. Don't differentiate very well at all. Right, where are they? Right, he's out there, isn't he, I think? Oh, I thought I'd missed that one. Right, well, I think we've got the majority, haven't we? Right, have a look in these chests. Bit of iron, gonna have it anyway. Having the chest, because that comes in for making... What have we got there? Nice. Nice. Yeah. That's a bit meh, but... Yeah, we'll have that. So I'm having all the stuff because there's really no point in leaving it here because, well, nobody else is going to come and get it, is there? Right. Where's he firing from? Sneaky little blighter he is, isn't he? Where is he? Right, I need to come down here actually. I want to get another slow falling potion. There he is. Got you. Right, okay. I'm going to get another slow falling potion because I've got to get across and get all of these shulker shells now. I don't want them despawning. Is there another one knocking around? Where is he? Oh, I don't know. All these going to despawn if I'm not careful. There's loads of them, so I don't want to miss out. We got a fair amount of them then, didn't we? I'm back home after my little end run and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Look at this, I've got my wings, can you see that? Oh, brilliant. That's the first pair of wings that I've got by myself and I haven't bought from someone else on a server. So I'm so happy and I really did enjoy it. It was so much fun raiding the end cities. I've ended up with 33 actually shulker boxes. I've still got a couple of shulker shells left as well. The last city that I raided, I've still got more stuff to get from there, but I ended up running out of slow falling potions, so I came home. I've got a dragon's head over there and a brewing stand that came from the raid as well. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to show you inside these shulkers. We've got all of this loot, the dragon's head and the armour, diamonds, another pair of elytra. As I say, from the last city, I've still got another pair to get, so that'll be 3. More diamonds, more armour, more weapons, some tools, another brewing stand, a few ender chests, and a couple of sundries like emeralds and saddles. So I've thoroughly enjoyed my journey to the end. It's the first time I've done it, and I'll be doing it lots more because it was so much fun. But for now, I'm going to say bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every time you come along. If you've liked the episode, please press the like button. And if you've really enjoyed it, consider subscribing because it really does help the channel out loads. And if you don't want to miss any of my uploads in the future, press the bell icon and I'll be sure to let you know the next time I upload a video. But for now, thanks for watching. Bye!